Okay, so we are going to take these 2 points that you can see up here on the right. Problem A is negative 10 comma 6 and negative 5 comma 4. And we are going to first find the slope. I'll show you the steps for all this. First thing we do is we find the slope. And you should be able to know that x1, y1, x2, y2, so that you would get, when we solve for this, we say y2, which is 4, minus y1, which is 6, over x2, negative 5, minus x1, negative 10. Okay, and when we start to simplify this, we get negative 2 over, and negative 5 minus negative 10 is the same as negative 5 plus 10, or 5. So we've got a slope, m, I should write this, of negative 2/5. Okay, what do we do with this? Well, what we're going to do with this is we're going to first write this equation in point slope form. Okay, point slope form says y minus y1 equals m parentheses x minus x1. Okay, and you pick one of the points. Remember, it's going to look in the equation opposite of what you have as a point. I'm going to pick the first point. I'll just stick with the first point always on these problems. You could use the second point as well. Okay, and I'm going to say that then becomes y minus 6 equals m, the slope, which is negative 2/5, parentheses x minus x1, which is negative 10. Okay? And therefore, when we simplify this, y minus 6 equals negative 2/5, parentheses x plus 10. And I'll box that because that is the first of our 3 answers. This is in point slope form. Okay? And we're not done though, because I'm going to continue on by now distributing this through to turn it into slope intercept form. So we say we still have y minus 6 equals, and we get negative 2/5 x. And when we do negative 2/5 times 10, we can do it over here on the side, and then I'll erase it. Negative 2/5 times 10 is the same as 10 over 1. And we get this 10 and 5 canceling out. We get here a 1 and a 2. And then multiplying those two together, you get negative 4. So I'll write that in as minus 4. Okay? Erase that. And then we say, okay, in order to continue solving this, we need to do plus 6 plus 6 plus 6 plus 6. And we get y equals negative 2/5 x plus 2. That's the second of our 2 forms. And then I'm going to take that and I'm going to write it up top over here so that we can do this one more time for standard form. We're going to take what we have there, which is y equals negative 2/5 x plus 2. And what do we need to do? What we need to do is we need to clear the fraction. And you see how this has a 5 on the bottom? Okay. Then I'm going to multiply everything by 5. So I'm going to say 5 parentheses y equals 5 parentheses negative 2/5 x plus 5 parentheses 2. Took each part, multiply it by 5. And when we simplify that, we get 5y equals, The whole point of this is that this 5 cancels this 5 out, and we get negative 2x plus 10. Okay, and the final thing we need to do is we need to turn it into standard form, which is x plus by equals c. So we need to add the 2x over here and add the 2x over here, and we get 2x plus 5y equals 10. And the very last thing I want to verify is just that this leading coefficient, this a term, is positive, which it is. So I'm going to box these out. Those are our 3 forms. And we are done with this problem. Seems a little bit long, right? So I'm going to try and move through the other ones more quickly, but this is its own video, so you're not having a 30-minute video. Yeah.